people, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the gear that I took on the 2025 Cumbria Way. So we'll start off with what I wore. So I wore the Ultra Timp 5 trail running shoe. Loved them, brilliant shoe. I didn't opt for boots, I went for the trail runners, the vibrant soles. Really good piece of kit that. So I had that. I also wore the Fjällräven Vida Pro pants and the Fjällräven summer top. You'll have also noticed that I had a bum bag. In that was just simply my drone, just easy access. So it's the 4K DJI Mini 4K drone. So I'll show you that. I also had the Lecky Makula walking trekking poles. Again, fantastic little piece of kit. Couldn't have done without them. As you see on top, I wore a pair of Oakley sunglasses and a buff cap. That leads me on to the rucksack that I took. This was a 3F UL gear quinan rucksack. Very light. The only thing I'd say about this is the back size is a bit too big for my back, so I had to really hunker it down. But apart from that, it worked perfect. Didn't dig in, it was just perfect. There you go. So I'll start unpacking it and showing you all the equipment. This has not been unpacked since I did the walk, so it's fresh. Everything's still in, even the water bottles are still in, with the water that I've probably filtered that gave me the shits. But anyway, that's for another story. So I'll go through the kit. So in the front pouch, I had two cloths, one for myself and one for wiping down the tent. In this one, I've got my mountain equipment, shorts for swimming and just chilling in, which I didn't really chill in. I then had my little trusty egg carrier, which again worked perfect. Collection of tent pegs, Eastern 9-inch carbon pegs, some DAC pegs from the Fjällräven, and I also took some of the no tent stakes. I found myself using the DAC pegs because the ground was hard, and it did really, they went in quite easy then. So yeah, just a collection of pegs there. And then in this bag I've just got my wash kit and my trowel and toilet kit, which came in handy at the end. As you can see, there's no toilet roll back left. That's my little poo trowel. And then I just had my brew kit, just a collection of tea bags, some bags, lighter and a knife and a fork and a spoon. That's it. Then in the front pouches, on this side I had my water filter, my head torch, just all easy access. That's in that one. And on this side, again for ease of access, I had a power bank and a C2C cable and a plug, and that's what I carry in the front two pouches. Right, now moving on to the main pack. It's just a quick release roll top. So in here there's probably stuff I didn't actually use. I had a wind smock from Palermo. That's brand new. I only put that on a couple of times, but that was just really a wind smock. I then had my Prima Loft hooded jumper. Absolutely love that. Keeps you warm but lets wind in. I'll tell you more about that top another time, but I love that. weighs 109 grams, brilliant piece of kit. A couple of items I never used, some waterproof socks, never rained, and my Patagonia waterproof jacket, again never used. And then I just had a spare pair of socks that I wore once, twice. I just alternated the socks, so they stayed in that bag. Perfect. I then had a mountain hat, again I didn't use, and some scales, which we will not go into. So further into the pack, my tent, which was the Stratospire 1 from Tarptent, as you've seen many times. I then had my brew kit, a cup, a titanium stove, some gas, and a cloth and a lighter. And in there is also a 100mg fuel gas, which I don't generally use, but I took this time just for ease of use. I then had my flex tail pillow, my fire maple stove, which just screws into the gas. In here I've got my electrics, so another power bank, some chargers, charging cables, and my flex tail pump for my sleep pad, and another head torch just in case, a couple of cables, usual stuff. So then down into the bottom I got the Thermarest Neo X Lite pad, and then just a small towel. And then right at the bottom then finally, this is my sleep system, which I kept in another dry bag. So I had the Thermarest Chorus -6 quilt, worked perfect with the added down pants, just obviously just for drafts and keep you out. Pair of socks for sleeping in. Some mitts I never used, just in case it got cold at night. So that's that. And then finally, well not quite finally, I got the Fjern down jacket, a bit smaller than my Montane one, just that's new product as well. That worked fine, just to keep chills off. And then finally a Montane Dort base layer long sleeve, which I wore at night and changed into. And that really is it. One more thing, the buff. And that, people, rounds up what I took. As you can see, it's not a lot, and it did absolutely perfect. So spot on.